slowly. Because I took out all my as
Zimbabwe, landlocked treasure at the base of the African continent. How majestic is your terrain. Endless grasslands that give way to chiseled mountains that rise to caress the sky. Zimbabwe, home to the mighty Zambezi River, the matchless spectacle of Victoria Falls, the deep turquoise waters of the magnificent Lake Kariba. Zimbabwe, where the Shona Empire reigned so many centuries ago. From this period in your rich history comes the inspiration for our story. village lay across a river, half a day's journey from a magnificent city where a great king lived. A man named Mufaro lived in a village with his two daughters, who were called Manyara and Nyasha. Everyone agreed that Manyara and Nyasha were very beautiful. Nyasha kept a small plot of land on which she grew millet, sunflowers, yams, and vegetables. She always sang as she worked, and some said that it was her singing that made her crops grow more bountiful than anyone else's.
Which means you've been eavesdropping.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it eavesdropping.
And what would you call it?
Listening in. Yes, that's what I call it. Listening in. You see, what I do is land ever so gently in the window. Okay, I crash land in the window of some unsuspecting villager to pick up some juicy tidbits to add to my vocabulary. Would you like to hear some of the expressions I picked up from the village of Magaya?
I'd love to.
Said the loving husband to his wife,
second child has the face of a rubber tree.
Said the loving mother to her husband. That's because he comes from the same trunk as his father. Said the same rubber tree-faced child to his mother. Mama, why does everybody look at me funny? Mother to child. Because you look just like your father. That's that silly chatter. I can't stop laughing. Did you like to hear more?
Perhaps at another time.
Aw.
I think I hear the fluttering wings of your mate.
You mean that bird brain?
Now, be nice, Tico. He is the father of your little ones.
Oh, don't remind me. Maybe I'm the bird brain. Oh, here it comes.
There you are, chattering as usual with sweet Nyasha. It's a wonder she can get anything done with all your gabbing.
It's a wonder she can get anything done with all your gabbing.
Stop mimicking me.
Stop mimicking me.
I said...
I said...
That's what you get for marrying a parrot. I should have married an iguana. At least they're quiet.
That's what you get for...
Stop it, you two. It upsets my plans to hear all that arguing.
The plants.
The plants. You know, Nyasha, every time you talk of the plants, hearing and vice versa, it tickles me. So funny, bone. Right to the marrow. Isn't that right, Poopsie?
Yes, it is,
Ah, so you don't believe me. How is it then that I can understand the two of you and you can understand me? Have you had many conversations with the other villagers?
None whatsoever.
I never could understand the gibberish that comes out of their mouths.
Well, that same gift I've been blessed with that allows me to understand the both of you. Also permits me to know the feelings and thoughts of every plant in my garden.
I never thought of it that way.
Me neither.
Aye! Nyasha, you have to stay and meet him.
A snake?
You want us to meet a snake?
Yes, my lovely brown snake friend.
A lovely brown snake friend?
A lovely brown snake friend.
No thanks!
No thanks.
Birds and snakes don't mix.
Don't mix, not at all.
Toodaloo, Nyasha!
But wait, Nyoka, my friend. I was wondering you would come.
I heard your singing. I came when I heard the beautiful sounds of your voice.
Will you stay as I were?
I will stay. Comfort me once more with the beautiful sounds of your voice.
Anything for my dear friend Nyoka. I would sing, and the herbs and plants would sing with me. The winds that fly between us, I know not where you're from. The fish that swim upstream, tell me how far you come. Here in the field of my father,
We should have known.
We've been looking all over for you.
Ah! There's no need to be frightened. It's just my companion, Nyoka. No, you frightened him away.
Nyasha, did you just say that Snake was your companion?
Yes, he visits me every day as I tend to my garden.
You're starting to make us worry, Nyasha. You're seriously starting to make us worry.
There's no need to worry about me, my friends. Now why the commotion to find me?
How could you forget, Nyasha?
Look how low the sun sits in the sky. You know the harvest festival begins at sunset.
Of course. How the time has slipped by this afternoon. Is my father calling for me?
He himself sent us. Now let's go.
Yes. Let's race. The last into the village will serve the others at the feast. Not me! Not me!
Goodbye, dear friend. Return to me soon.
Father!
Nyasha, where have you been?
In the fields, Father, tending to my garden.
Oh, I should have known.
Nyasha?
Minyara, greetings. I did not see you there.
My, your beauty radiates today like the golden petals of the brightest sunflower from your garden.
Thank you, Father.
How could a man be so blessed to have such lovely daughters? The gods have smiled on both of you. Look, here's the chief. The festival begins.
My people, we come together once again on this occasion, the Harvest Festival, to give thanks to the gods for the rain that they send through the heavy clouds, and for the soil that wets with the heavy rain, and for the plants and vegetables that sprout forth through the wet soil before being caressed upward by the warm hands of the sun. We thank you, gods, for giving our people vegetables and fruits to eat. And for providing strength to the hands that toil in your field. Let the festival begin.
comes. Signal a proclamation from the king.
Look, here comes a messenger.
A message from the great king of Mashona. The most worthy and beautiful daughters in the land are invited to appear before the king. And he shall choose one to become his queen. I bid you all a good day.
Daughters, it would be a great honor to have one of you chosen. Prepare yourselves to journey to the city. We will leave tomorrow with the villagers, make a bridal party. We will leave as the sun rises.
But Father, it would be painful for either one of us to leave you, even to be wife to a king. I know poor Nyasha would grieve to death if she were to part from you. I am strong. Send me to the city and let poor Nyasha be happy here with you.
Only a king can choose between such worthy daughters. No, Manya, I cannot send you alone. The king has asked for the most worthy. You both must go.
Oh, Minyara, isn't it exciting? Living with even the thought that one of us might be queen?
The thought that you would ever be queen is a childish dream. For it is I, Minyara, who will be queen, and you will be a servant in my household.
If that should come to pass, I would be pleased to serve you. But why do you say such things? You are clever, strong, and beautiful. Why are you so unhappy?
Because everyone talks about how kind you are and praises everything you do. I am certain that Father loves you best. But when I am queen, everyone will know that your silly kindness is only weakness.
Oh, great one who knows all, heal the hardness in my sister's heart.
Herself entranced in the deepest of dreams, where she saw a bedazzling image of herself as queen, until the red claw of jealousy pierced her sensuous slumber.
I will be queen. I will be queen. I will be. When did your beauty outshine the beauty of your sister? Tell me when, tell me why. When, sister, when did kindness speak louder than cleverness and cunning? Tell me when, tell me how. How does praise find its way to your ears more than mine? I wanna know as you sleep by my side. My heart is bursting from the tears it cries. The prisoner of envy, the captive of pride. When, sister, when did your beauty outshine the beauty of your sister? sister, tell me why? When, sister, when did kindness speak louder than cleverness and cunning? Tell me how? When, sister, when did your beauty outshine the beauty of your sister? Tell me why? When, sister, when did kindness speak louder than cleverness and cunning? Tell me how? How lovely it sounds. Fall to the ground. How lovely it sounds. Attendants, servants, and loyal subjects, kiss my crown. Bow as I pass. I am your queen. I wear the crown. How lovely it sounds. Where's my wedding gown? How lovely it sounds. Attendants, servants, adore me with laurel, my feet with oil, my neck with pearls. How lovely it sounds. My soon-to-be husband, the richest in the land, will obey my command. Little sister, when that sweet moment comes, your beauty will fade as the years tumble on, while the king lavishes his love on his lover, Minyara. No, Nyasha, you will not make it to the king before I do. For he will never know you exist. For when his eyes rest upon mine, he will know nothing else but the softness of my skin, the tenderness of my touch, and the depth of my beauty. His lips will quiver at the sight of Minyara, his queen. No, Nyasha, you will not make it to the king before I do. For I will leave tonight. And when the birds of the morning awake you with their silly chatter, I will already be your queen.
Without her father or anyone from the village, she ran headlong without care or concern, driven only by her lust to be queen, when she met a mouse on the pathway in the forest.
Shall I show you the way?
What advice can a lowly mouse give to one who will soon be queen?
Go on your way then, and you will soon see what will happen to you.
When Manyara got tired, she sat down to rest. A boy who was herding goats in that place came to her, being very hungry.
Where are you going? My eldest sister.
Who are you that you should speak to me? Just get away from me.
But I'm very hungry. Will you please give me something to eat?
Out of my way, boy. Tomorrow I'll become your queen. How dare you stand in my path?
Manyara went on her way again and met up with an old woman.
Minyara, I will give you some advice. Soon after you pass the place where the two paths meet, you will see a grove of trees. They will laugh at you. You must not laugh in return. Then you will meet a man with his head underneath his arm. You must be polite to him.
How do you know my name? How dare you advise your future queen? Step aside, you ugly old woman!
Did either one of you hear Banana Tree trying to name game Papaya Tree last night? Oh, pathetic.
Oh, I just dig that tune. What did Banana Tree sound like?
Check it. Papaya Maya, oh baya baya, banana fana for fire. Me, my, mamaya, papaya.
I said that our tree was sounding kind of fruity.
Kinda tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti?
Oh, Rudy. Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy. Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy. Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy. Tutti frutti. Oh, Rudy. Oh, wop, wop, a doo, wop, a wop, bam, boom.
Yeah. Hey, Babs, how come you ain't laughing with us? Huh?
Yeah, you're being a real stick in the mud. Get it? A stick in the mud?
Hey, more like a trunk in the mud.
Well, I don't like it when you make fun of my friend Banana Tree.
Made fun of? Why, that's what we do, Dumbo. We're the laughing trees, comedy kings
And queens.
of the kingdom. We have to be constantly on the lookout for new material to keep us ripping and roaring.
Ripping and roaring.
Well, it just seems that certain things should be off limits.
Oh, no. My honeysuckle rolls ain't nothing. Off limits.
No limits.
None whatsoever. Hey, Flam Flam, I got a great idea. Let's name game Bad.
Great idea. Hit it.
Bad, bad for Bass, banana fella for Bass,
Me, mama, Babs, Babs.
Good fancy boy. I suspect fancy,
You two just crack me up. My roots just about popped out of the ground.
That's
What?
the thing about you, Babs, the baobab tree.
What?
You can never tell if your roots are your branches or if your branches are your roots. It kind of looks like you're standing on your head at all the time.
It does? Well, legend has it, the goddess who created us
What she
was
do?
afterward flying about looking for a place to plant us. When suddenly, she was chased by a jealous lover. In the chase that followed, she dropped our great forebears on the ground, on their heads. And that's how they grew. Branches as roots, and roots as branches.
That explains why you're so dumb.
Huh?
You've been sitting on your head all these years.
Boy, are we a team or what?
We sure are. You've heard of the Three Musketeers. Well, I do declare that we are the Three Trunketeers.
Ooh, and speaking of trunk spats, is that your wrench I feel tickling my butt?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, be careful now, big boy. You might just be barking up the wrong tree.
Come on, Ebony. Tell me, does it hit it? Feel good? Like I know it should now. Does it feel good? Like I know it should now. So good. So good. I got to know. Whoa! Well, does it?
Well, what I need to know, Bad, is are you flirting or are you finally willing to settle down and make a commitment?
A commitment? Miss Ebony, I'm about as settled down as they get. I'm a tree.
Careful, Ebony, honey. Never trust a tree that stands on its head and has this you-know-what pointing to the sky all day.
Ugh.
That's gross, girl. Think about what you be kissing.
I don't get it.
Well, on second thought, Bad, I think I better get your ring back.
Give me my ring back, baby doll. That's a year of my life.
That you are a true one, Bad, but don't let any of our Nina get under your bark. We love you just the way you are.
Yeah, Babs, you're the greatest. After all, we are the
Comedy kings
And queens.
of the kingdom.
remember, we got this gig because we're the funniest trees in the whole forest.
Yeah, I know. The old lady picked us out from among all the other trees because our committee skills are bar none la creme de la creme.
Oh, speak, boy. I love it when you speak French. but the old woman does know what she's doing. Just look at the three of us. Her lovable laughing tree. She plucks three of the funniest trees in the land.
That's us.
And plants us down right next to each other so we can keep our spirits high.
Yeah.
There's no falling into the valley of comedic depression for any of us.
No.
Can't let it happen.
Say what?
Because we got to be ready.
Ready.
When strangers pass.
When strangers pass.
So we are pigs. Silly.
Pigs.
Ready, I say.
Ready.
To scare the Holy Ghost.
The Holy Ghost.
Out of the unwitting fools.
The unwitting.
With the crazy. Zany laughter.
Zany laughter.
That they wouldn't think of laughing back.
Nuh-uh.
And I am proud to admit that no one.
No one. He said no one.
Ever. At us.
Laughed at us.
Amen.
Hasn't happened yet. Knock on wood.
A 100% success rate, you have to give the old woman credit. She must get the bejesus out of them so they won't even think of laughing back at us.
Hey, I don't know where the secret is, but she got it good.
Yeah, she do got a good secret, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But, hey, y'all hear that? Hey, someone coming, quiet, and laugh when I get a secret.
Dawn must be approaching. The moon has sunk below the trees.
Now.
I must be calm. I will not be frightened. I laugh at you trees.
Oh, no, she did it. Oh, no, she did it.
That didn't go so well. Crying again.
Babs, it's okay. We'll get another chance. So she laughed at us. Big deal. Gee, Ebony, what do we do?
This name gave him.
Great idea. Hit.
Babs,
Babs, for Babs, banana for Babs, me, Babs, Babs.
A queen only acknowledges those who please her. I will be queen. I will be queen.
Manyara came to the river's edge as the sun's smile brought light to the land. There, drawing water, was the king's sister.
Where are you going to, my sister?
Who are you that you should call me sister? I am going to be wife to the king, and I will be your queen.
But who ever saw a girl seek a husband without a wedding party to accompany her?
I do not need a silly wedding party to accompany me.
My sister, will you not be afraid when you see the face of your husband?
It is he that shall come to fear me once I am queen, my sister.
With all the hustle and bustle in the village this morning, I would have thought that sleepyhead would have been up already.
Tico, my friend, have you heard? The great king has invited all the daughters in the land to pay him a visit. He is to choose the most worthy and beautiful one to be his wife.
And you think you might be the one he chooses?
It is only a dream. A little girl's dream. I am certain there are others far worthier than I.
If there are, Nyasha, I haven't met them.
Then you think I should go?
Not like that, you shouldn't. Now go, put on your finest garments.
You know, Tico, I don't think I could ever leave our village. I couldn't bear not to see Father again, or to not be able to sing in my garden to you and the yoka.
Nyasha, we cannot control our own destinies, and we do not know what good the day will bring. If you are blessed to be the wife of a king, then your father and I will share in that blessing. Now, where are you, child?
Tico, it's useless. I have no fine garments, nothing that would make me presentable to a king. How shall I present myself in the courts of the king with pearls and
Nyasha, your sister is missing. She must have stolen away in the middle of the night. How could it be that she would go and present herself to a would-be husband without being accompanied by her father? Nyasha, you must prepare for the wedding party and leave at once. Perhaps we will find your sister on our way to Mashona.
Yes, Father, we must find Minyara. I will be ready in a moment.
Yes, Nyasha?
Farewell, my friend. I must go now. Pray that Minyara is safely guided through the forest. She, too, dreams of marrying the king.
Farewell, Nyasha, my friend, and may your dreams also be fulfilled.
When we hear the sound of the rushing waters, we will be in view of the great city.
Daughter, come rest your tired feet.
Father, have you ever beheld such beauty?
Yes, I am looking upon it.
Father, you make me blush.
You are my little Nyasha. Maybe not so little anymore, hmm? But I can still remember the day when you came to your mother and I, crying so loud that the whole village lay awake all night listening to your sweet music. My only regret is that your mother did not live to see what you have become.
Father, can you tell me about her again?
Nyasha, look here in the pond. You will see her reflection. Your mother lives in you. You and Nyasha have taken away the sting from your mother being absent from me all these years.
Father, I can never leave you to become a queen to a king, yet something compels me to make this journey to look upon his face into the secret places of his heart.
Only a king can choose between such two lovely daughters. If either of you are chosen, I will not lose a daughter, but gain a queen.
Minyara should be the one chosen. She is far more beautiful than I.
Why would you say that, Nyasha? Who can say who is more beautiful?
Father, may I ask you a question?
Anything, my daughter.
Does the love in your heart for your daughters?
Let us leave. The love in my heart, Nyasha?
It was just a silly thought.
Come. I assure you, I love you more than life itself.
Just over there. I'm very hungry. Will you please give me something to eat?
Here, take this yam. Now take good care of yourself and return to your goats.
Nyasha was now lost, separated from the wedding party, when, on the path, she met a mouse.
Shall I show you the way?
If you shall show me the right way, I will be very glad.
Just follow this path, and you will be on your way.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help.
Nyasha, I will give you some advice. Soon after you pass the place where the two paths meet, you will see a grove of trees. They will laugh at you. You must not laugh in return. Then you will see a man with his head underneath his arm. You must be polite to him.
You must be a great seer to know my name and advise me so. Here, take this small pot of sunflower seeds for your kindness. Please wait. Isn't there more you can tell me?
Well, I may not speak just what I sing, and this is true, but you know me nonetheless, if we get through. Mystery, enchantment, together I live as one, but if you can see beyond my trial, will you find something that you love? Imagine what lies above the sun, what lives beyond the stars. When you find those answers, you discover just who
just what I sing. This is true, but you know me nonetheless. If you think it's true, mystery enchantment, mystery enchantment, mystery enchantment. But wait! Isn't there more you can tell me?
Let your faith guide you, Nyasha. Let your faith guide you. Remember, don't laugh at the trees.
I will. I will. I bow before your royal branches. I hear the river just ahead. Mushona must be close by. Excuse me, sir. I did not see you there, or I would have addressed you sooner. I'm sorry. I have nothing to give you. But if it would please you, I could sing to you. Yes, I shall share the gift of a song. The fields of my father, his father before, sunlit and vibrant, birds from within, the millets and flowers, sweet corn and the yams, I whisper in silence of God's great commands. Here in the fields of my father, here in the fields of my father, here in the fields of my father, here in the fields of my friends. He is gone. I hope I did not offend him.
Where are you going to, my sister?
The end of my journey will be my arrival in the great city of Mushona.
And what is your object in coming to Mushona?
I'm with a bridal party. There are many girls from my village who will present themselves to the king.
But where is your wedding party? You are quite alone.
I was separated from them in the forest. I'm sure I will soon meet up with them.
I see. Let me ask you, will you not be afraid when you see the face of the king?
I would not be afraid.
Nyasha, how did we lose you?
Forgive me, Father. I strayed from the path to help a little boy.
Nyasha, my dear Nyasha, I cannot bear the thought of you being out in this forest all alone. I see you have found a friend.
I just made her acquaintance, Father.
I am the king's sister.
We are most honored to be in the presence of the king's sister. We are from the village of Tendai, a wedding party traveling by invitation of the king of Mushona, who we hear seeks a bride. Now, as you can see, many of my village daughters have made the journey.
The king, my brother, will be so pleased to see so many beautiful young ladies from the village of Tendai. But he only will be the judge of their worthiness. Come, I will accompany you to Mushona.
Then we're close?
Look beyond the vista, just ahead, and you will see Mashona.
Oh, Father, have you ever beheld such beauty?
Let us leave with the king's sister to go to the magnificent on by her deep thirst for power. Through cunning and deception, she gained entry into the innermost chamber of the dwelling, there hoping to present herself to the king.
To the king? Please, stop! Where am I to present myself to the king? The king anxiously awaits me.
And in the darkness, Manyara heard the sound of a mighty wind. And in the wind came the king.
Come closer.
Your Majesty, I am Manyara from the village of Tandai. Half a day's journey from the banks of the river that surround your city.
I know who you are, Manyara, daughter of Mufaro and sister of Nyasha. Why have you come to me?
Because a messenger arrived in our village just yesterday and invited the most worthy and beautiful daughters to appear before you so that you could choose one to become your queen.
Then you are here to present yourself for my consideration?
Yes, Your Majesty. My whole village knows me to be the most beautiful girl among them. And everyone speaks of how strong and clever I am. I know that you will be pleased to have me as your queen. Your Majesty? Where are you? Where are you?
Ah! You do not please me, Manyara. I know you. I see in your heart the spirit of wickedness. Through your veins flows the sin of self-bow and greed. Your eyes are bloated with self-love and desire. You do not please me, Manyara. You do not please me, Manyara.
Look at the tree. How intricately they are woven.
And look at the dwellings. Each one like a palace.
And that one, see all along the hillside, the most magnificent, must be where the king lives.
Yes, that is where we and the royal family live. Welcome to Mashona. We are honored to have so many from the village of Tendai grace our streets with some of their most beautiful daughters to present themselves to the king. We wish to thank you. Now I will leave you to enjoy the pleasures of our city.
Let us thank the king's sister for welcoming us with such heartfelt kindness.
But wait!
What does she mean he's not in? What could be more important to the king than him setting his eyes on me? The king set his eyes on me. Africa, have you ever seen such a fine dwelling? No, never. Just imagine living there, Kira. Every day to be embraced by the handsome king, his golden brown hands caressing my soft, delicate, jet black hair, and the servants each day for breakfast bringing silver plates higher than mangoes to feast on. Servants bathing me in natural spring waters from the mountains. Servants massaging my skin with expensive alabaster ointments.
But what about love?
Love?
Yes, love. Doesn't it matter first to know if you love him and he loves you?
I suppose so. But who could think about love with so many delicious distractions? Like smoked tender zebra meat to dine on each evening and gowns made from the finest silk. And just think of it, wearing rings with sapphire and turquoise stones, creamy white pearl necklaces, earrings studded with dazzling diamonds. Being that queen would be exquisite.
Well, I don't want a king who dazzles me with diamonds and feeds me till I'm fat and lazy. I would want him unless his heart was golden, his character bronze like the warriors, and his mind sharp as a flint, no matter what he looks like.
My dear Nyasha, an idealist and a dreamer, let's say the king did have all those fine qualities you described. I wonder, would you still marry him? Would you still marry him?
daughter, here, now. You are safe with me.
It frightened Nyasha to see her sister so upset. But, unseen to the others, the king's sister appeared to Nyasha and beckoned her to come. It was Nyasha's time to appear before the king. The king's sister reminded Nyasha to not be afraid to look upon the face of the king. She then left Nyasha alone in the inner recesses of the king's dwelling to await the appearance of the king.
The king. I am also the mouse who you listened to in the forest, and the hungry boy to whom you gave your yam, as well as the old woman to whom you gave the gift of sunflower seeds, and the man with his head under his arm, to whom you had compassion on and sang to at the river's edge. But you know me best as Nioka. Because I have been all these things to you, Nyasha, I know you to be the most worthy and beautiful daughter in all the land. And it would make me very happy if you would be my wife.
It would make me very happy to be your wife.
And I will sing the song of all songs to my Nyasha, that it may for all times cover you with the warmth of my love, my love, as it flows from deep within my heart, where you alone are the holder of the key.
Your love is more to me than life itself, more fragrant than the fruits of the fields. Your love, my heart consumes the flames of your love.
beautiful you are, like a lily amongst the thorns among all maids. Girl, you are so beautiful. Girl, you are flawless. Take my heart, take my love. It's yours, it's yours, it's yours. I have found you.
Our love will outshine the love of thousands.
Our love will outshine the love of thousands. Our love will outshine the love of thousands. Our love will outshine the love of thousands. Our love will outshine the love of thousands. Our love will outshine the love of thousands. Perfect love. Perfect love is ours.
And so it was that a long time ago, Nyasha, daughter of Mufaro, agreed to marry the great king of Mashona because she was the most worthy and beautiful daughter in the land. The king's mother had the best weavers from all around to prepare the finest garment for Nyasha to wear at her wedding. Some walked for many days to see Mufaro give away his youngest daughter, Nyasha, to the king of Mushona to become his wife and the most honored and revered queen of the land. Nyasha prepared the bread for the wedding feast from the millet that had been brought from her village. The gathering anxiously awaited the arrival of the king and his bride to thus begin the sacred wedding celebration. king summoned his own dancers and the dancers from Nyasha's village, who he had asked to present a wedding. And the king summoned his own dancers and the dancers from Nyasha's village, who he had asked to present a Mufaro proclaimed for all to hear that he was the happiest father in the land, for he was blessed with two beautiful and worthy daughters, Nyasha, the queen, and Manyara, a servant in the queen's household.
you.